They claim to censor us because of misinformation, but in reality, almost always when there's censorship, it's done to protect their reputations. Now, let me just give you an example. Maybe you're sitting at a restaurant or at a bar, and there's someone, a couple people near you talking fairly loudly, and they can be talking about all kinds of stuff you don't agree with, stuff you agree with. And if you disagree with them, you don't really care. You just ignore them. They're talking bullshit. You don't really care. But now, what happens if they suddenly say something about you? And they don't know that it's you. They don't know what you look like exactly. They just have heard about you, let's say, and they start to say stuff about you. Well, now you can imagine you might perk up. You might be a little bit censorial. You might say, "Hey, excuse me, stop saying that kind of thing. I'm not like that. I didn't do that. I don't believe that." And then he's like, "No, stop! I don't even want you spreading that kind of thing. I've never said that kind of thing." Right? That's a natural human reaction to become censorial. Why? Not because they're saying bullshit, but because they're saying bullshit that could hurt my reputation. Now, if you think about where the federal government, where the fact checkers have focused their misinformation attention, where is it directed? Right? Is it directed at people? All of the false things that are all over Twitter constantly, every moment of the day, right? Is it about, people that are making wrong recommendations for climbing equipment or for motorcycle gear, or all of the other kinds of things that they might be saying incorrectly that potentially could even lead to danger, right? They don't care. The stuff that they're trying to prevent people from talking about are the things where they have pushed in tremendous reputation chips onto the table, concerning locking us down, shutting us down, closing schools, mandating masks, mandating vaccines, firing and banishing those who won't, prejudice against the unvaccinated. All of the kinds of COVID interventions are all in bets, right? They violated your civil liberties and engaged in draconian interventions to save us, right? That's the bet that they did, right? It is a huge bet. They put all of their reputation at stake on this. When we're talking about and criticizing and being skeptical of the risks of COVID and the benefits of the interventions, they're interested in censoring us, not because of misinformation. They're interested because they're protecting the reputation they put at stake by virtue of their draconian actions.